So I just did the weekly update video, and I'm interested to see how it correlates with the new moon energy, but I was going to use a couple of the same decks, but and they're asking me to use different ones than what they originally said. Now that getting into the energy, so I'm gonna be using the Sacred Rebel. That makes sense. Oracle deck, the Wild Unknown Zero. Put these up, and then I'm drawing a blank on what this Oracle deck is called right now. But we're gonna start with these. Just doing what it's asking me. Okay. Immediately. Getting into this new moon energy, with it being in Scorpio, it feels very, I want to say hectic, but it feels very watery, but intense water, waves crashing. You know how we are used to thinking of that gentle ebb and flow when it comes to water. No, this is thrashing water against the beach. It feels very turbulent, but not, but controlled. It's very interesting. Again, tomorrow, I'm recording this on Wednesday, November 3rd. Thursday, tomorrow, November 4th, is the new moon in Scorpio. And I'm just looking at the chart over here. It looks like it is around 10 o'clock at night. All right. Off the bat. Ooh. I was only trying to flip over one, but these came flipped over together. So at the bottom we have Goddess Gang. Not surprised. A lot of Goddess energy, a lot of divine feminine energy, a lot of dark feminine energy, a lot of Lilith energy that I'm feeling. That makes, before I even go to these cards, it makes sense when it comes to what I was just telling you guys, feeling you know, the crashing waves, but them being controlled. It now that I'm okay, it definitely does feel like dark feminine energy, but understand that dark femininity is still divine in its own right. Baby, let's get into this. Okay, so get this out of my face. No trauma bonding these ways. No trauma bonding these ways. And correlation. So, off the rip, this is walking away from gossip. This is not playing into people trying to bait you into petty little arguments. It is it's very divine because it's picking your battles wisely. It's knowing when something is worth your attention and when you should just ignore it, when you should just walk away, when somebody's trying to bait you or get a reaction out of you, etc., etc. And this correlation, baby, again, I said in the last video for weekly, Just because Halloween is over, please understand that the veil is still thin. The veil is thin through most of November, meaning ancestral veneration, building that connection with your ancestors, honoring your dead, just is still encouraged highly at this time. Yesterday you had Baron's feast day, so you had a lot of root hoodoo workers, voodoo doctors in the cemeteries honoring that protector of the grave of the dead, honoring I forget the specific deity's name, but I think it's Baron's wife. But and then you have Oya energy that also guards the graveyards. So honor your dead, honor your ancestors. Okay. For the collective, ooh, excuse me. Spirit's presence heavily. That's why if you guys see me yawning continuously, that's why. So this new moon in Scorpio is bringing all of us our wishes, our desires, our oh shit! I saw the Magician card and the Justice card. So this moon is starting to usher in things that we have been trying to manifest, whether it be all year, whether it be, our whole adult life, all our life. This moon is really starting to bring in our purpose, is what I'm hearing. It's not just our dreams and our desires. It's not the frivolous shit. It is also what we were assigned or what we volunteered to do in those soul contracts before we got here. So let's see what's behind us. Let's see what we have let go of or need to let go of. Father of Wands. Ooh. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. And this is telling me what a lot of us need to let go on is being so focused and action driven on the results, on the money, on the accolades, the recognition. It is beating it in so much, and it's that off the bat is telling me that a lot of us are attached to material, how things are perceived. We're attached to the outcome. What is needed to move forward and nurture these seeds that we are planting for the new moon, for our dreams, purpose, and manifestations. Nine of Cups. You are what needs to be nurtured and watered and cared for. Your feelings, and heavy on feelings and emotions. Scorpio is transformative. It is represented by the Death card in tarot, which a lot of people get scared about, but understand that death equals transformation. You have to allow one thing to die inevitably to birth something new. And I love this because what they are drawing attention to is our emotional bodies, which are directly going to affect our thoughts and how we react. When it comes to what is the overall energy, what is the energy that is being kind of given to us by spirit, it's this Empress energy. It is preparing us to be in that energy to receive, because a lot of us have been working, going, giving, and we are being pushed into a place, some of us forcefully, where we have to sit back and rest and let things come to us. What's the underlying energy? What are the shadow aspects that we need to watch out for? Son of Swords. It's very easy to get caught up in gossip or negative self-talk, because it's that fear. What I'm picking up on is like a fear of an unknown, and you talking about it with your girlfriends, your guy friends, or whatever, and then the conversation just turns into a bunch of finger pointing, blaming, gossiping, and it's really just out of fear because you don't know what's happening. You don't know what certain people are doing. You don't know what your boss is doing. You don't know what your job is doing. But understand that everything, and it's shadow sales. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about a little. We'll get into that later. Anyway, with the energy that we are in right now, it is very easy to slip into judgment, because we are in that judgment energy, and what you have to realize is you're in that judgy energy to self-reflect and judge yourself, weigh it out for yourself. However, it's very easy to misguide or misplace that energy and direct towards somebody else, when the only place that it should be directed is within. And reminding ourselves that judgy energy should be redirected within also helps us to hold grace and space for others, because we first learn how to be patient with ourselves. And as I say that, the Sun card falls out. We got the Six of Cups. There is a new version of happiness that awaits you. There is a abundance of joy, ease, laughter that is coming for you. But first, you have to dig within yourself and unroot everything that is not serving you, that is hindering you, that is or can be seen as no trauma bonding these ways. Please remember, this was the first card out for this reading, for this new moon reading. Be very, very intentional over these next few days with your conversations. I feel like a lot of us have been given a clean slate by God, by our spirit guides, and a lot of us are breaking out of patterns and cycles that we have been trying to get out of for, it could be weeks, it could be months, it could be years, it could be decades for some of us. But where we're at right now is fertile ground, and we have the opportunity to move forward into this joyous, loving, abundant cycle, but very easily from trauma bonding or entertaining people that we know no longer serve us or where we're trying to go, we can very easily put ourselves back in the same cycle. Same cycle, new cast. So you got to, if you are not careful, you will feel like you're going into a new cycle because you got new people around you, new job, new this, new that. And then you will slowly start to realize, because of your choices and because of your mindset, you are in the same shit with a different cast. Faith in the process. And this is something I had to remind myself this week. Having faith in the process. I mentioned in the other video, I was trying to get these videos up for you guys Monday, but I had one issue come up that took all day to handle. Then after I updated my phone would not charge. So I was like, well, maybe I could just do them on the laptop. Then I had issues with the sound on the laptop. And it was just like, instead of getting mad and overwhelmed and just saying, fuck it all, I had to realize, like, no, one of the reasons that I am moving forward the way that I am is because I'm finally being disciplined. I'm finally being consistent. And I had to, slow down, take a breath, calm myself, and trust in the process. And just want y'all to see that at the bottom of the deck, we had that receiving card, which goes back to the Empress card, with that, the energy of spirit trying to get us in the position, the energy to receive, and understand that part of receiving is understand part of receiving. Ain't that a bitch? I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. Understand that part of receiving, especially when it comes to God and the Most High, we have to remove the things and people that are taking up space for our blessings. Example, you want a loving, nurturing relationship, but you keep entertaining people that have shown you that they only reach out to you because of boredom, or they just trying to knock another notch on their bill. And it's realizing, like, okay, what has this person shown me? All right, they just want to fuck, but that's not what I'm on. So let me, politely bow out of this. And every time you have that discernment, every time you are looking at situations, not just from a logic space, okay, but how do I feel? How does this person make me feel? How do my conversations go with this person? Am I being upfront and honest about my thoughts, feelings, emotions? Am I being open with my communication, and vice versa? And I feel like all of us have been doing this all year. The pandemic taught us a lot. If you were really paying attention, it taught us a lot when it comes to how we treat people, how corporations treat us, how our government treats us, etc., etc. So, part of having faith in this process is not fighting or clinging on to things, people, situations that we have been shown, or we just know in the bottom of our hearts that it's time to let it go. No matter how much it hurts, no matter how much we want to stay attached and keep it, we know that we have to let it go. Follow your own rhythm. This is really about not seeking outside validation is what I'm hearing. Keeping certain things to yourself, not having to brag, show off. Because one thing I've noticed throughout this whole pandemic that is something that our society has done for so long, and you would think being in the middle of this global crisis, knowing that a lot of people have lost their jobs, their homes, loved ones, but it's still when I scroll through social media, I still see people like trying to force this contest between us. Well, like the memes that I'm seeing of the pandemic made such and such millionaires. If you not on, you slacking, and you need to do better, and da da da. And it's like, yes, why do y'all keep feeding into this capitalistic bullshit? But that's a topic for another day. What I was looking at earlier, I told you guys I want to show you. So bottom of the Sacred Rebel deck, we have the Sacred Fool, and the bottom of the other deck, the Fool card. Again, this is new, uncharted territory. Whether it be a new job, a new career, a new relationship, a new mindset, a new way of being. This new moon is really on this new shit, okay? But it is so deeply intertwined with your purpose on this earth, what you came to contribute to this earth, the oneness of it all, of the universe, of divinity. Very Scorpionic energy, if you truly know what Scorpio is about. I don't know if you guys noticed, did something a little different, and we are doing healing tones in videos. It was 22 on the clock when I looked up, so 2 is definitely going to be a significant number for all of us going through this new moon energy for the next few days. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this energy plays out for us. And then we are heading into eclipse season. The full moon is November 19th, where we will have a partial, almost full lunar eclipse. And then we are going to have a total solar eclipse with around the December new moon. So, life altering energy, game changing energy. And this new moon is really setting the groundwork. So be open to receiving, whether it be love, money, guidance, constructive criticism, hugs, gifts, whatever. Be open to receiving. Be open to receiving. Be open to receiving. And that's all I got for you guys for this new moon. I will see you later. Peace.